Dig Safely New York has a new name and new look. UDigNY. Safe digging starts here. Visit udigny.org to learn more.
Hello, and welcome to ExactTix, brought to you by Dig Safely New York. In this video, we're taking a closer look at how to utilize the emergency location request. An emergency is defined as an immediate threat to life, property, or the discontinuance of vital utility. If a caller states that they need to work now or have an emergency request, they must confirm that it is a threat to life, property, or the discontinuance of vital utility. Their crew must be on the site or on the way to the site as well. Let's take a closer look at the differences in the location request creation form for an emergency location request. The emergency location request is different from a regular location request once you get to the dates section of the location request creation form. There are two ways to trigger an emergency location request. First, next to the work start date and time field, you can see the green Now text near the calendar icon. Clicking this means that the caller is requesting their work start date and time to the date time of submission. You can also trigger an emergency location request by changing the priority ticket type field. Use the drop-down options to select emergency from the list. Please note, if you trigger the emergency location request by using the green Now text next to the work start date and time calendar icon, the priority ticket type will automatically change to emergency. Once you trigger the emergency priority ticket type, a Confirm Emergency window will open over your location request creation screen. This window prompts the two questions that are necessary to constitute an emergency location request. The questions are, is this emergency an immediate threat to life, property, or the discontinuance of vital utility? And is the crew on way or on site? Ask the caller these questions and select the responses from the drop-down options. You can select yes or no from the first question drop-down option. If you select no, you are not able to answer the second question, and you can either click the Cancel or OK button at the bottom of the window. Clicking the OK button will trigger a Confirm Short Notice Disclaimer window, prompting you with a script to read to the caller which asks them if they would like to comply with the law and change their work start date to be that of a regular legal location request. Clicking the Yes button at the bottom of this window will bring you back to your location request creation form, and the work start date and time field will default to the next legal start date based on the date of the submission. It will also default the priority ticket type to read Regular. Clicking No on the Confirm Short Notice window will bring you back to the location request creation form, and default the priority ticket type to read Short Notice. Per Code Rule 753, an emergency location request must be one that is an immediate threat to life, property, or the discontinuance of vital utility. If you select yes to this question per the caller's response in the Confirm Emergency window, you are able to answer the second question, which is whether the work crew is on the way to the site or on site. You have the option to select either of these, as the crew must be on site or on the way to the site if the excavation is an emergency. Select from the drop-down list based on the caller's response, and click the OK button at the bottom of the window. Once you complete this, you will have successfully triggered an emergency location request, and the Dates section will reflect this in the location request creation form. Finalize the location request just like you would a regular location request. You should also advise the caller that they should submit a regular location request if necessary for non-emergency work after they have resolved the emergency work. For more questions, see your internal ExactTix guide or talk to the call center trainer, team leader, or call center manager.